And this is something that a lot of married couples are not paying attention to. They can have all the things they want in life. They can work hard to have all the things they want to achieve. They can work hard to have everything they desire, but they are paying little attention to have. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Transforming Marriages with Uju Onwuzlige. I am thrilled to be your host today. A lot of people in marriages today are chasing so many achievements. They want to have bigger houses, they want to have better jobs, and they also want to have highly respectable social status, neglecting what truly matters in marriage. So my question to you is this: would you want to have all these achievements, even if they mean sacrificing something very crucial in marriage? A lot of married people today are doing so many things, are doing all in their hands to attain greater heights in their profession, to achieve so much in their marriages, but they are not paying attention. They are not focusing on achieving this thing that truly matters in marriage. And because they are not paying attention to achieving it, they end up undermining it and they end up neglecting this thing. And this thing has the capacity not only to change their marriages, but it has the capacity to change their entire life, to change their entire being. And what is that? They are not striving to achieve the same way they have been striving to make it professionally, the same way they have been striving to make it big in their businesses. What is that? That is peace at home. Without peace at home, there's no way you can be successful in your marriage. Without peace at home, there's no way you'll be able to have a well brought up kids. Without peace at home, there's no way you'll be successful in your ministry. Without peace at home, there's no way you'll make it big in your businesses. And without peace at home, there's no way you'll even be at peace with yourself. And this is something that a lot of married couples are not paying attention to. They can have all the things they want in life. They can work hard to have all the things they want to achieve. They can work hard to have everything they desire, but they are paying little attention to have peace at home. They are paying little attention to have peace with their spouses. And this is a wrong thing to do. Even God himself, who is the author and the creator of marriages, know that having peace at home or having peace with one another is something you can do without. It's something that is non-negotiable. And in his word, for example, in Amos 3:3, God was very specific when he says that two cannot work together if they do not agree. And that applies also in your marriages. You cannot be in agreement with your spouse. You cannot work together with your spouse. You cannot collaborate with your spouse. You cannot do things together with your spouse if there is no peace. And if this peace is lacking in your home, there's little you can achieve. And God, having known the importance of this peace, also said in his word in Romans chapter 12 verse 18, he said, if it is possible, seek peace with all men. And now, the interesting thing here is this: God is saying, seek peace with all men, and these men, they are not living with you. They don't stay with you. How much more that woman, that man that lives with you? How much more your wife that you see every day? How much more your husband that you see every day? That means if God mandates you to seek this peace with men outside, with women outside, how much more your wife? So he wants you to seek this peace with your wife the most. He wants you to be at peace with your husband the most. That is what God wants for us, because God knows that without this peace, there is little we can do in our marriages. Without this peace, we might not be able to have the kind of success that we are anticipating in our marriages. And also, he goes further to say in his word in Hebrew chapter 12 verse 14, God also say, pursue peace with all men. And when I read this verse, it makes so much sense to me. And it has also opened my eyes to really understand what we need to do. Now, what do we understand by that word pursue? Pursue means to run after something. In other words, when something has eluded you, you run after them and get it back. That is the same thing God is saying to us. If peace has eluded you in your family, if peace has eluded you in your marriage, what does God expect us to do? God expects you to stand up and run after it and bring this peace back. Because without bringing this peace back, there's nothing you can do in your homes. Even among countries, if they don't have peace with one another, if countries are quarreling or having issues with one another, there's no way those countries will be able to work together. How much more families, how much more husband and wives. So God, having seen the importance of this space at homes, God has mandated us to pursue this space. Pursue this space. When it has eluded you, God wants you to pursue it and bring it back. And another way you can also pursue this space is to ensure that those things that you've been doing that would jeopardize, undermine the peace at home, destroy the peace in your home. You need to put an end to doing those things, because there is nothing worth more than peace in your home. And this is what I tell every man, and this is what I tell every woman that I know. That peace in your home is worth more than $1 billion, because you can't do without that peace. And when you don't have that peace with your spouse, there's no way you have this inner peace. Even if you don't have that peace outside, with people outside, you can still manage, in as much as it is not a good thing to do. But when you don't have that peace with your spouse, there's little you can do, because you see them every day, sleep in the same bed with them every day, you interact with them every day. You can't do without seeing them on daily basis. So you need to have that peace with your spouse. So this is something you need to focus more in your marriage, and having peace with your spouse is the most important thing you can achieve in your marriage. It's the most important achievement that you can achieve in your marriage. Focus on what matters most, and focus on having peace with your spouse. That is what matters most in your marriage, because without it, you cannot make so many progress in your marriage. But with peace, there's nothing you cannot achieve in your marriage. So I'm saying to you, in your marriage, you must seek peace. Make peace your best possession. If you need to apologize to your husband, if you need to apologize to your wife to bring that peace back, I beg you, I urge you to do that. I urge you to take away your pride, to take away your ego, and say, I am sorry to your spouse, if you have to say that, so that you can bring that peace back. You need it in your marriage. I believe you have learned so much that will help you in your marriage. And I want you to subscribe to this channel, because if you subscribe to this channel, you are inspiring me. You're motivating me to do more, because I'm here to give you that valuable content that will help you in your marriage, that will help you to have a stronger and a healthier marriage. So when you subscribe to this channel, you're encouraging me to do more. Till I see you next, keep supporting your spouses to be the best version of themselves and not the other way around. Enjoy the journey of your marriage.